How are we, guys? FMU here, and we have got a bumper episode with plenty to go through today. Like I referred to this before, it's like the red light district of non-league football, or the red light district of FM15, which is non-league football, should I say. Today we've got a double header for you, hopefully, time permitting. We've got Hyde United at home, who are top of the league, and then Kettering. Not too bothered about showing the Kettering game, but we'll see how we're doing for time. But that will be sacrificed if we run out. So you can see here a hell of a lot of ins and outs going on. So we're not going to focus too much on them. Kissy was let go. Danny Spencer. Ash Robinson went to Atherstone. One that I'm annoyed about, I didn't want to lose him, was Luke Rowe, who went to Belper. Bit disappointed to lose him, but then I managed to replace him. Anyway, well, I just brought somebody in, so it wasn't a massive loss. But you know, we brought in Barry Quinn, Potts, Darville, Kissy USA's moved on. Ashley Cody still here. We also picked up Luke Bartlett. He's a former Millwall goalkeeper. He's come in and helped touch wood, steady the ship at the back. We also picked up Dominic Green, a former Peterborough player, on a free. He's been fantastic for us, 6 assists since he's come in. Kelvin O.C. Addo, he's been in, scored a couple of goals. Don't know if he's going to be sticking around though, because we are getting a bit top heavy striker wise. Mark Peacock has followed us from Atherstone because he just wasn't getting a game there, so we picked him up. He wasn't in favour under the new regime. David Pratt. Now, I've never signed this guy before, but I know he's done well for statistical approach on the Stanford struggling non-league, and I know Footy Manager TV also had him at Bath, which is where we signed him from, picked him up on a free. So I thought I'd give him a go when I noticed it become available. We've also brought in Cameron Stewart. Again, wasn't getting a game after I left Atherstone, so we've picked him up, brought him back to Bedworth. Fans weren't very happy, but, you know, I'm hoping they'll warm to him. Ash Robinson came and went to Atherstone. Shane Lewis, good, decent goalkeeper, former West Brom trainee, played at Stockport on loan last season. Well, went to Stockport on loan last season. Is it Lamry? Lana? I'm just going to call him Aziz. Aziz from Maidenhead. Fantastic little pick up there from the Conference South team, considering he was playing first team football there to a degree. Anyway, he got 3 goals. We've managed to pick him up. That was thanks to my director of football, Joel Ambaloo. Looks very decent. He's come in, former West Brom trainee, not had a club on Football Manager. Don't know about real life for a couple of seasons. He's literally recently joined, as has Connor Ocus Pocus, former West Ham trainee. Good pedigree at this level, so hoping he will come in and do a bit of business for us. In terms of fixtures, last time out, who the hell did we play last time out? My brain has gone blank. Mythertonville, that was it. We beat them by 3 goals to 1. We followed that up against Chippenham with another 3-1 victory. Asher Cody and Luke Palmer getting on the score sheets there. Let's have a little look at Luke. Let me just I do need to turn the replays on, and we'll just pop this on a minute. Okay, so we'll just have a look at Palmer's 2 goals against Chippenham. This was his senior debut, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it said it was his senior debut. Ashley Cody, fantastic knockover to Palmer for his first. And he then followed it up late on, 2 minutes into injury time, with his second. Ashley Cody gets knocked out, but there's Palmer to ping it back in for his second of the game, and wrapping up a valuable 3 points away at Chippenham. We went then away to Cirencester, managed to pick up a 3-0 win there. Danny Spence, who has since left the club, scored. George Forsyth hit a penalty, and OC Addo got his first goal for the club there. St Notes, these were second at the time, so this was a big game for us. They took the lead on 25 minutes, and I thought, this is going to be it. This is going to be our first defeat as manager. But top goal scorer, Theo Ola. Ola, 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 Ola. I just imagine the 100 and something fans chanting that bad boy out all afternoon, every afternoon that Bedworth play. But Pot sent it in, fantastic header to get the equaliser, showed strength in the, up against a couple of defenders there to get his head on it. And then our boy Potts comes in, Ola involved again, swings it in, Potts there with a fantastic finish. Poor from the defender, who just seemed to fall over in front of him, but a fantastic goal nonetheless. Fantastic 3 points, beating the team at the time was second in the division, so that really kicked us on. Then we went away to Edgar Street, Hereford, who were at the bottom minus whatever points they were on at the time, and they handed me my first defeat as manager of Bedworth United, thanks to James Curley. And he, to be fair, he could have had a couple more. He was very influential in the game, played really well. And despite what the stats say, Hereford did actually deserve the win. They looked a lot more dangerous. But look at that, Barry Quinn nearly managed to get it away. So close to getting it away. But that was our first defeat. Then I didn't know what to expect, but we came up against Throme in the next match and managed to pick up a 3-2 win in the 88th minute. We actually played most of the game. Cameron Stewart made his debut in goal. So we'll have a look at the 2 goals that beat him, because he came on in the 35th minute, because at the time my backup keeper had picked up a knock, so I didn't have a backup keeper on the bench, and typically the keeper gets injured. So that's the first one. He saved the first shot, I think, or he tipped it onto the post. It came out and Steve Walker popped it in. Then Omar Simpson, this one was the second, didn't even move for that. But yeah, what a way to make your debut. You sign for your former manager at his new club, going back to a club where you left to go to the club you've just left, and it annoyed the fans, and you come in after going goal and you managed to win. Fair play to him there. They did have 2 on target, 2 goals, but fair play to him. You know, he stepped up and he did alright. We got 3 points, and that is what matters. We followed that up with a 1-0 win over Histon. Theo Ola with a goal there, 18 minutes on the clock. Did well in that one, dominated to be fair, and deserved the win. This one peed me off. 2-0 up after 27 minutes. Lost 3-2. Slough just wiped us out, completely wiped us out. Fully deserved their win. Poor from us. Poor defensive second half. Didn't make the most of our chances. They really stepped up their game in the second half and pinged in 3 goals, and that rep, game over, we were done. We bounced back though, luckily, with a 3-1 win over Biggleswade Town, who were down the bottom of the league. David Pratt getting his first goal for the club on the 26th minute, which was the second of 3 goals that helped us to the 3 points, and eradicated the memory of the 3 goal collapse. A nice little run through, very calm, very cool there to make it 2-0. And Dominic Green with his first and so far only goal for the club, wrapping it up on 84. Good touch to bring it down, composed himself to bring it down and then pop it in. Fantastic little finish from him. We followed that up with a 3-0 win over Dorchester. Cameron Stewart, the man who played in goal for his debut, getting his first goal from the penalty spot, and George Forsyth getting a goal on the 20-minute mark. It was his second, third maybe goal for us. It'll tell us when it pings it in. Beautiful free kick straight through the keeper's hands basically. That was his third goal for us from 20 yards, so really pleasing with that. And then last time out we drew 1 apiece with Hitchin. Moses Ashikodi with our goal, Alex Robinson with the goal for Hitchin. So in terms of the Premier League, or the Southern Premier League anyway, that leaves us 6th, level on points with Hitchin, goal difference. Now do you remember when I took over I said top 10 would be brilliant? I still maintain that, but guys, look at this. We are in touch. We are basically in the playoffs on goal, you know, just outside on goal difference. But if you went on points, we're technically classed as in my eyes. That's absolute bullshit. But just give me it, guys. Just let me have it. I'm living a dream here, guys. I'm living a dream, and I'm just really pleased with the fact that we're clinging on in there. We're holding on in. And I've just noticed some players here that far too good surely to be in this at this level. No disrespect. Jason Beardsley, former Derby player, used to pick him up all the time on Football Manager back in the day. He used to play for the Tampa Bay Rowdies. He's a rowdy kid. Elliot Omazuzi, former Fulham and Leyton Orient defender. He's worth 575k. He's on £1.5 a week. Why? What? What the frickin' Jesus is going on here? How the hell have they wangled him? Are they rich? No, they're in debt. And they're over there thinking, my goodness, what a signing. Fair play to that. And Matty Mitchell-King, he used to play for Crewe. Interesting little fact for you guys. Matty Mitchell-King, when he signed for Crewe back in 2009, you remember the adverts that were on for like Nike and stuff with Rio Ferdinand and Thierry Henry and everybody in like that? I think it was Nike anyway. I don't think Thierry Henry was in them ones, but they used to have those adverts. Matty Mitchell-King was actually the body double for Rio Ferdinand in those adverts. Random pointless fact there, but a little something for you. Get that in your memory banks for some ridiculous pub quiz somewhere down the line. Just a quick shout out to Hereford. They started on minus 25 points. They're up to 14 points now. I mean, they're going down. There's no way they're going to clinch it back to stay up. There's no way. But you've got to take your hat off to them. Absolutely sensational stuff. And you know, Ian White, fantastic job, and they've done brilliantly. Absolutely tip my hat to them, big time. So Hyde United at home, they're top. We're 6th. I think we're 6th. I went completely blank there. And this should be a good game. Tried to rest as many of the players as I could, but we're on such a tight budget. I've had to go through and sort contracts out, getting them onto amateur contracts. Some of them have said no and have had to leave because we couldn't afford to pay the match fee for them playing, or the sub fee, or the goal fee with some of them. Just absolutely ridiculous money spanking around. But we're going to go into this one today, and we're going to see how we do against the league leaders. Right we are then, guys. Let's passionately go out there and win today. We owe Hyde for what happened last time. Go out there and get revenge. Get revenge, Liam Neeson style. Just don't kill them all. That would be bad for the club and bad for football in general. Go on. Oh. They have got some immense players though, like Chilvers, easily conference standard. Tim's the goalkeeper, conference that they're basically a conference team playing in this division. It's It's ridiculous. And I'm still absolutely gobsmacked about Omazuzi. I can't believe that they've got him there. If they sell him, they're set up for a bloody good run up the Football League. You know, up to the Football League, should I say. With the finances they get in from that. Well, this has been one hell of a boring game. Oh, here they come. Reece Gray, dangerous player. Oh, Giverin. Luke Giverin, former Man United trainee and a loan. He had a loan at, not a loan, a trial at Crewe a couple of years back. Just wasn't quite at the grade, but very good player nonetheless at this level. A 0-0 at half time. Assertively keep going. We can win today. Give them that one up in the face. But I'm happy. I'd take a point, to be fair, because Hyde are a very strong team. Oh, here comes Reece. Well done, Peacock. Peacock and Quinn reunited. Loving life. I'm pleased because I've managed to sort of steady the... Go on. Go! Deflection, wasn't it? I think. David Pratt. You legend. Let's have a look at this. Here's Potts. Pratt hits it. Oh, it does take the deflection. Takes the deflection and pulls it away from the keeper. I actually think it went off Ola. Got a feeling it went off Ola. Go on, let's have another. Goal! 2-0. Dominic Green. Second goal for the club. Come on. We are on the rise to the freaking playoffs. Let's flipping have it. Look at that. Beautiful. Get in. So chuffed. So chuffed. Did not imagine I would get near the playoffs. I thought we'd give it, you know, quietly, you know, deep inside, I thought we'd give it a bloody good go, you know. I thought we, you know, had a little inkling we might get somewhere near it, but did not expect us to get into it, to be fair. I mean, we still might not. We might fluff our lines, but it's looking good so far. Pratt, go on. Ola. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. We've got these on the ropes. They are looking dicey. I mean, they've won 20 games this season. They've got 31 goal difference. Plus somebody in this world hates me. Oh well. Ashley Cody, you jump out onto the wing. Ambaloo can go into the middle. We'll have to go down to 10 men. Squeaky bum time now. 10 men against the league leaders. Come on. Hocus pocus. Oh. Peacock. Albrighton sends it forward. Hocus. Oh, he's gone straight through him. He's going to get sent off. My God, we're down to 9. He just absolutely went through him there, didn't he? What a moron. We're going to pull everybody back. We're just going to pull everybody back and go strikerless for these last 6 minutes plus stoppage time. I can't believe Oakus just went through him, didn't he? Jesus Christ, man, that was crazy. He went like a hot knife through butter through that guy's legs. Oh, here we go. Oh, well done, Peacock. Well done, well dealt with. Come on, lads. Soak this pressure up. Rocky Balboa. So let them keep on hitting us. Let them keep on hitting us. Make us mad. Make us mad, then we will KO the bitches. To put it bluntly. Come on. Get in! Get in! Moves up to 4th in the table. Superb stuff. Shut a lot of people up. Proud of that performance. I am not, however, proud of you. You absolute pillock. Connor Oakus, I can't believe he absolutely poleaxed that guy. This lad here, I've been looking at him. He's actually available, you know, for some pickings. He's actually a midfielder, but there's been points where they've played him up top from when I've looked at the team. But I really like the look of this guy, and I'm slowly sort of dropping tidbits into the media, sort of praising him, saying how well he's done, how good he's playing and stuff like that. But look at that, guys. I mean, we're 18 points still behind Hyde, but what a climb. We're 18th when I took over where Truro are. Now we are 4th. What a fantastic, you know, groundbreaking move bringing me in. I'm not tooting my own horn, but when I came here quietly, deep inside, I thought to myself, yeah, I want to push for the playoffs, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want myself to look stupid. But so far, so good. Let's get on to this Kettering game, shall we? Right, guys, you might think I'm cuckoo crazy, but we're going to trial this formation that my boy FM Gamer showed me. So look at Potts. He is star man. Green's decent as well. We've got Pratt up top. Quite a good formation for the players we've got, to be fair. Simply changed it up a bit because Barry Quinn's suspended. He picked up all his yellow cards, and Conor Oakus just like basically broke somebody in the last match. So I decided we'll give this a go against our former manager. And also we've had a new player come in, Harry Cooksley. He's signed literally today, so he's going straight into the team, and he is a former Reading trainee, so I've picked him up on a free. He's had a spell most recently at Wimbledon, so we'll see how he does. Probably won't play the whole game, but I've had to throw him in, you know, just to give him his chance on his debut. I tend to do that a lot. But let us see what happens with this formation. We are away from home, bit risky, but I thought, you know, you only live once, don't you? YOLO and all that kid crap. But this is the team that Stuart Storr has gone with. Is that Jason Lee? No, it is Jason Lee, but it's not the Jason Lee. Is that Nick Wright? No, right. Okay. And Obeng, which one are you? Silvano. Local lad, Silvano Obeng. What a guy. But they're 12th in the table. So, you know, fairly even clash, I'd say. I don't know if they're still in with a chance of making it up the top end. How many points? They got 45, so they're only 6 points behind us. So, you know, there's a possibility they could do it. They could make it up and, you know, climb into the playoffs. They could make it, we could not. You never know. Very quiet opening first half. Here they come now. Cleared out. Well done, well cleared. Here's Stuart Green. Come on, that's it. Nice. Well done, Cooksley. Green. Pratt. Cooksley goal! 43 minutes into his debut, and Harry Cooksley has introduced himself to the fans with a fantastic finish. Oh, the composure, look at this. Pratt, nice little through ball, and then look at Cooksley, first time finish. Kettering, perhaps justifiably so, hands up for the offside, but we'll take it, guys, we will take it. Very pleased with that. Very pleased. Happy with the performance. Keep it up. We'll leave it at that. I'm not going to give him special treatment. Don't want him getting carried away with himself. Oh, Pratt straight in there. Ogbonna, isn't he the guy who's just signed from Juve to to West Ham? Oh, penalty. Gets in. Elliot Sandy brings his man down. Okay, here comes Stuart. This will be, I'd imagine, number 5. Up he steps. 2-0. Keeper does not do a thing. Keeper just stands there in awe of the brilliance. Trying to put him off. Oh, he just sort of collapses. oh, he's like, oh no, ball, just falls on the floor. What a legend. But here's that guy. Oh, what a run. That was unlucky. Terrible defensively from us, but that was unlucky for him. That was one hell of a sprint. He turned it on, didn't he? Right. You're going to have to come off. And I have to throw Palmer on. Dom Green. We'll swap you with him and we'll bring Ola on. And then up top, we'll bring Ashley Cody on for Pratt. Hopefully that won't disrupt the team's mojo too much. Oh, go on, Peacock. Oh, I was so confused then. I thought we were shooting that way. Oh no. Sandy makes up for giving away the penalty of his 12th goal of the season. I just got so confused then. I didn't even realise. I thought it was a bit odd. In all fairness, my brain was saying it's a bit odd, Peacock running through on goal. But never mind. Oh no, you're joking me. Two coming up for you. Oh no. David Kolodinsky. David Kolodinsky, guys. Come on, get the ball. No, 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 no. Oh, you bastard. The kid has got his 14th goal of the season. 2-0 and we've effed it up. Sandy with the through ball. Oh, the keeper got a hand to it as well. Poor from the keeper. He should have really, you know, dealt with that. What a disappointment that was. I am going to be hard on them. I'm going to be assertive and tell them I was far from pleased. Because I was far from pleased with that ending. Poor finish. Especially at 2-0 away from home. Should have seen that out. But the injury didn't help. I made the mistake. It's the risky run when you met 3 subs quite early on. I tend to do 3 subs a lot. I saw this here. Okay, 8 weeks. Oh, you're joking. 6 to 8 weeks. What a bumhole. Anyway, guys, this is going to be it for this episode. On a plus note, don't want to end on a negative. We are 4th in the freaking league. Booyah. We may have cocked that up a bit against Kettering, but we did beat the league leaders and we didn't lose. So, you know, the bonuses are there. Those of you who will probably wonder how our friends are doing at Atherstone, they are doing all right. They're still top of the league. They've only conceded 3 goals in the league since I left, so fair play for that. Look at that gap. Look at that gap. To put it bluntly, they're basically up, aren't they? Barring some disaster, they are up. Schedule-wise, have a look at their fixtures. They have lost 2 on the bounce, but that was the Midlands League Cup quarter-final and a league game against FC Romania. How bizarre. But they are in the FA... Oh no, sorry, they lost to Bromsgrove Sport. They're playing FC Romania next. And then they've got a couple of local derbies coming up against Nuneaton Griff and Heather, which sandwiches the Pilkington Porno for a replay match. And, well, not replay match, but reverse match. And they beat Hinckley by 2-0 for those who are fans of the Hinckley save. Revenge was taken, so fair play for that. But guys, for this episode, that is it. Please do remember to hit the like button. Been talking to a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of fellow FM YouTubers lately about likes and stuff, and all saying about how important they are for YouTube. So, you know, if you enjoy a video, I'm as guilty as the next person for forgetting to like it, but I do tend to go back and like entire series. I'll just go through and hit like button on playlists of people's videos because I've watched them and forgot to hit likes, which is why I turned off the sync to Twitter from YouTube, because otherwise you'd have got the shite spammed out of you. But anyway guys, I am babbling. Thank you for watching. In the comments, don't be mean, keep it clean, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.